Guys, Matthew is full of stories about how God heals so many people. Okay, Matthew 2, verse 22. Jesus heals the sick. Jesus went throughout Galilee, teaching in their synagogues and proclaiming the good news of the kingdom and healing every disease of sickness among the people. News about him spread all over Syria, and people brought to him all who were ill with various diseases, those suffering pain, the demon possessed, with those having seizures, and the paralyzed, and he healed them. Large crowds from Galilee, the Decapolis, Jerusalem, Judea, and the region across the Jordan followed him. Chapter 8. Jesus heals a man with leprosy. This is going to be a long one, but I'll just skip to chapter 8, 5. When Jesus has entered Capernaum, let me skip that. Verse 6. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home, paralyzed, suffering terribly. Jesus said to him, shall I come and heal him? The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my foot, but just say the word and my servant will be healed, for I myself am a man under authority with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes. That one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was amazed and said to him following him, truly I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and west and will take their places in a feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the subjects of heaven will be thrown outside into the darkness where they will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Let me skip that. Then it says, then Jesus said to the centurion, go, let it be done as you believe the word. And his servant was healed at that moment. Guys, this is the type of faith we should have. He just said he knew God would heal him. He just said go, and then the sickness left him. And there's another one. Jesus heals men. Verse 14, chapter 8. When Jesus came into Peter's house, he saw Peter's mother-in-law lying in bed with a fever. He touched her hand, and the fever left her, and she got up. And there's another one where he heals a paralyzed man, and then rose someone from the dead. Jesus stepped into a boat, crossed over, and came to his own town. Some men brought to him a paralyzed man lying on a mat. When Jesus saw their faith, he said to the man, take heart, son, your sins are forgiven. At this, some of the teachers of the law told themselves, this fellow is blaspheming. Knowing their thoughts, Jesus said, why do you entertain evil thoughts in your hearts? Which is easier to say, your sins are forgiven, or to say, get up and walk? But I want you to know that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins. So he said to the paralyzed man, get up, take a mat, and go home. Then the man, the paralyzed one, got up and went home. Guys, he just healed a paralyzed man. And guys, we actually have the power to do this too. But just because we do it, doesn't mean we're saved. Doesn't mean we'll be saved. And then we go to when he raises the dead, chapter 9, 18. While he was saying this, a synagogue leader came and knelt before him and said, my daughter has just died, but come and put your hand on her and she will live. Jesus got up and went to him, and so did his disciples. He saw a woman who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years came up behind him and touched the edge of his cloak. She said to herself, if I only touch his cloak, I will be healed. And Jesus turned and saw her. Take heart, daughter. Your faith has healed you. And the woman has been healed at the moment. When Jesus entered the synagogue leader's house and saw the noisy crowd and people playing pipes, he said, go away, the girl is not dead, but asleep. But they laughed at him. After the crowd has been put outside, he went and took the girl by the hand and she got up. News of this spread through that region. Guys, Jesus just raised a girl. He literally rose from the dead. And this isn't witchcraft. God has the power to heal anyone. And he gave it to Jesus. And he also gave it to us. So we could do the same thing in his name. But can we raise our relatives? Yes and no. Yes, if it benefits God, and if we try to and it doesn't benefit God, then it's witchcraft. So there's always a reason you to raise someone if it benefits God. I had the same question. Somebody told me that no, You can't just erase whoever you want. It has to benefit God in a way that will benefit him.